Hi everybody, Cynthia here. I want to share with you my mini album to document a pregnancy that I just finished. But first I wanted to show you some very sweet happy mail that I received this week. This adorable, beautiful card, I absolutely love this butterfly, came from One Happy Crafty Chick. Hi Carol! And I think she used book paper and like stamped on it. She layered How Thoughtful You Are with some of this gold, like glittery ribbon, and then she used gold sequins. And I don't know how you decorated this butterfly, but it's absolutely stunning. There's glitter, and it's just so pretty. Beads up top. And then she just wrote me a thank you sentiment on the inside. But thank you so much, Carol, for this. The card is gorgeous. I love it. And I love this gold leafing. And I was wondering, did that come on the envelope or did you do that? Because that is amazing. So thank you so much for the sweet card. And then the next happy mail I received is from Valentina. She's Maryville here on YouTube. Hi, Valentina. Thank you so much for sending this to me. She sent me this adorable card, and it's like glittered up. And then she has 2 strips of bling. And she just sent me a sentiment saying that she heard I loved washi tape and wanted to send me some. Thank you so much for that, because I am totally addicted to washi tape right now. So let me get some of these out so you can see the different patterns that she sent. I love that blue measuring tape and these colorful flowers. And then this is adorable. This has bird cages and birds and flowers on it. And then these 2 are striped. And then there's more in here yet. She sent some bottles for me to play with. And 3 more packs of washi, and these are really cool. I've never seen these. It's like a blue, light purple, and dark purple pattern. And then the same with this. And then this pattern here. So thank you so much, Valentina, for thinking of me. I truly appreciate it very much, and I will definitely be making use of those. So this is my pregnancy album I finally finished. It has chipboard covers, lightweight chipboard. I used my 3/4 inch rings to bind it with my Bind It All, and then I tied on some, this isn't really pink, it's almost like a salmon colored seam binding, some yellow seam binding lace, and then some blue lace. And it says I'm pregnant, and then there's this cute sticker that says belly bump, and I bumped that up on Pop Dots. And then there's a tag here with a washi tape, see, I have washi tape on my mind, a seam binding bow, and I left this blank because I thought maybe whoever gets it could write like a date or something on it when they found out they were pregnant or when they're due. And the inside, these are all white paper bags. Oh, and the covers measure 5 3/4 by 5 3/4, and I think the pages of the paper bags measure, sorry guys, 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. So I made a picture frame here. I did all the photo mats and the picture frames I did embossing with my embossing folders. So I used the buttons for this one, and it has a cute little embellishment, no more cute shoes. And then I have some lace at the top and the bottom, and then this slides up. My fingers are, there we go. So you can put the photograph on and slide it back in. And then there's 2 photo mats here with some moon and stars, and I use my polka dot embossing folder for that. And then the photo will slide behind there, so it'll go in like that. And the next page says surprise. I have a handmade flower and some leaves, and I used my flower embossing die for that photo mat. And then over here, it's how I told you. So I figured I better put a little journal spot there for writing. And then you can slide a photo right behind this tag onto the mat. And then they're paper bags, so they have big pockets for, you know, more photos. But I tucked in some extra photo mats in those. And the next one, I used my Spellbinders die and some Paisley print embossing folder. And it says first trimester down here. And a photo will slide behind that in belly. And then I made a corner pocket over here. I embossed it with that same embossing folder. Put some white lace and it says belly flutters. And then inside the pocket, I put a photo mat that says the first ultrasound, and then you can slide the photo right up underneath that. And then there's also a tag for more photos and journaling. And the next page, I used my swirly, I call it swirly, I don't know the name of the pattern, embossing folder. So there's a vertical one here and then horizontal here. It says Queen of Nausea. And photo will slide behind all the embellies. This one says ice cream, which I thought ice cream and pickles. And then another photo mat. I tried to keep all the papers like neutral colors, and if I added blue, then I added like a pink, yellow, and green, and like a lavender. Did I skip a page? No. And then another picture frame here, slides up. And I did my tape measurement die because, you know, getting a little bigger with the bellies, so I thought it was appropriate. And then it says Pregnancy Glow. And then I went back to my button embossing folder over here. And it kind of has a theme going, if you can't tell. It has picture frame, then two mats, then those two, then a circular mat and a pocket, and then the vertical and horizontal. Then I went back to the picture frame and the two mats and so on. And then the second trimester starts here. And then the two photo mats, I used the polka dots, and it says, oh, the aches and pains of it all. And this one here says, I can hear your heartbeat. Photo will slide behind. I love this paper. It's like a light lavender and it has white flowers on it. So pretty. And then another pull out photo mat. And this one is the third trimester, and it has the scallop circle die. I used the flower embossing mat. Then there's a little onesie here with the tag, because this next page here, I tucked in the pocket preparing for the nursery and like the baby's room. So there's extra photos there. It says Kicking Like Crazy up here. And then I have some lace and pearl trim on the corner pocket. Oh, I didn't have it like that, did I? I had it like that. Sorry. And these I did both vertical, and it says timing the contractions 10 minutes apart, 5 minutes apart, 3 minutes apart. And then there's an extra tag for journaling or photos. And then this one says it's time to push, and there's a little stopwatch there. And then it has a little tag that says ice chips. And then this one says breathing in and out. And then there's another pull out. And then another picture frame, and it says finally here, and then love at first sight. That could put a baby picture with mommy there. And then on the back here, it says more beautiful than I ever imagined. And then it says welcome, where you could put the baby's name, and then on and the date. And then it says the baby's stats, time, weight, and length. And then another tag that says heading home. And sorry, close it up here. And that's the back, just kept it plain. So that's it, guys. That's my Happy Meal share for the day, and my pregnancy journal. This one is in my eBay store. I will post a link below to that. And you guys have a fabulous weekend. I might be back to show you 2 Christmas minis that I'm working on. So hopefully I'll get those done as well. I feel crafty today. Thanks for watching. Take care.